As promised, here's TonyCouldveBeen's NBA players I like and dislike. um, in no particular order. There's not going to be any interesting graphics here, not that there ever are, but or interesting stats. This is just my knowledge of the 2019-2020 NBA regular season. Tonight is the third day of the NBA regular season. But let's talk about the first night. So people who've played with me in NBA 2K, back when I still played it, but I like me some Anthony Davis. I mean, Anthony Davis's game it's on another level. I mean, it's the closest thing to being maximized as being well rounded, and he can basically do everything. I mean, his body type is close to the ideal body type for a basketball player. His Achilles heel, no pun intended. No bad luck rather. He is somewhat injury prone, but I think that's because his usage rate was way too high than it should have been when he was on the Pelicans, and just I don't know what he was doing there for so long, but I think he just finally realized he couldn't win there, and even with when DeMarcus Cousins briefly played on that team together with him, but I do like me some DeMarcus Cousins too, but I guess he's not really relevant because I think he got injured during a pickup game of practice or something, and I'm not sure what he's doing now. He's probably just trying to get better, get hopefully accepted to a team that will be able to make him grow, make him develop more as back to all-star status. I would love to see that, but because you gotta remember he was in a previous video I mentioned this, he was putting up Shaq like numbers. We're talking Shaquille O'Neal here, and DeMarcus Cousins had numbers, some of which were higher than Shaq's numbers. I mean, when else have we seen that? We haven't seen that with Anthony Davis, not yet at least. But that's why I brought up Anthony Davis, was because as much as I like me some Anthony Davis, I don't want me some LeBron James. I would like to pass that side of LeBron James to the side. I just I don't know what to say about him. I think he's overrated. I hate to say this, but I think especially for Anthony Davis's sake, I think recently Shaq was quoted as saying the Lakers have zero chance of winning a championship with LeBron James on the team. I think that's very true because he's taking up valuable cap space. I understand the season just started, but I mean, if we could do things over again, would LeBron have stayed in Cleveland for so long, even beyond his rookie year? Because if he was just gonna win it once they got help, then why didn't he just stay there till they got help? I mean, of course, LeBron on the Heat, and that was something magical, I guess. But just like I don't know what's going on in LeBron's mentality. Within that same first night, of course, everyone was talking about the opening night, but I do not like me some. I dislike me some Kawhi. It's not that he's a bad guy or he doesn't understand teamwork, because he understands those things. He seems like a cool guy. In that commercial he had with New Balance, on the keychain is a crown. So he's basically trolling LeBron James, saying he's the new king. He's the one on the throne, because what happened last year? He won a championship. Did LeBron win? No, of course not. All I gotta say is I'll put it as bluntly as this: Kawhi ruined the great coach Greg Popovich's legacy. because that will always be a stain on his record that he couldn't properly coach arguably the very sensitive Kawhi Leonard. If people know what I'm talking about here, in my opinion, Kawhi, of course he's an all-star, he's a superstar. He has the mentality of being coddled. He doesn't do well when the coach is up in his face yelling at him, screaming at the top of his lungs at him, because that's not how Kawhi's personality works. That's just going to push him away, which is exactly what happened. I mean, they ended up trading Kawhi to Toronto, and essentially Coach Pop basically gave Toronto a championship. I mean, they couldn't figure things out with Kawhi, the coach and Kawhi, so that's what happened. Kyrie Irving, 50 points, one of the highest point totals for a debut on a team in the regular season. Kawhi has the best handles in the NBA by far. In today's NBA, maybe a decade or two ago, obviously AI, but I like me some Kevin Durant, even though obviously he's not playing this season, but I don't think they're gonna win the championship even with a 100% healthy Kevin Durant, even if he comes back from an Achilles injury like nothing's changed, because that injury changes you, if not physically, then mentally. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I don't wish harm upon that team. I actually like that team, but I think they need a third option. Like, that's just the way I look at it. What else is there? Tonight is the Milwaukee Bucks at the Houston Rockets. Now, some people will argue the Bucks actually became a weaker team in the offseason. So they lost Brogdon. They lost a couple other key players. Did they pick up other players? Of course, but I like me some Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak. I like his game. He plays like a big, but he can. Everyone wants to see him with a jump shot. Everyone wants to see Ben Simmons with a jump shot. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Can't always get what you want. At least not right away. These things take time. But my most disliked team is the Houston Rockets. I'll tell you why. Because they ruined Yao Ming's legacy. No, I'm just kidding. I just never liked James Harden's game. I thought it exploited drawing fouls. He's not even that efficient of a shooter. The entire team revolves around him. I disagree with the Chris Paul trade for Westbrook, because Chris Paul is a much more prolific, efficient scorer than Westbrook has proven to be. I mean, maybe Westbrook got his mojo back and got his jump shot back. I don't know, but Westbrook is another player I really don't like. You can argue about efficiency and his stat padding, stat farming. At the end of the day, there's only one ball in a basketball game, and you have a ball dominant shooter and a ball dominant point guard. There's only one ball? There's only one ball? How is this gonna work? So I hope Westbrook is not expecting OKC, his Thunder teammates, to just let him get rebounds, because that shit doesn't happen in Houston. I'm sorry. You have, I don't know that much about Houston, but you have to earn those stats in Houston. No one's just gonna give it to you. So you could get an MVP and set a record history of 42 games averaging a triple-double, or getting a triple-double. No one's gonna give it to you, Westbrook. Just saying. Go get some better fashion taste too. No, that was a low blow. That's all I can think of right now. I do like where the Nuggets are going. The Trailblazers with a Dame. I would like to see Damian Lillard and Nurkic. I would love to see Nurkic back 100%, because his injury was completely recoverable from. It could have been a lot worse. Could have been an Achilles. I mean, at the end of the day, you can always say that. think oh, how could I forget? So it's widely known that Steph Curry is my personal favorite player in this generation. Right now he's like 31, 32, I think. So you know, he's still in good years. He's the oldest player on the Warriors right now. Now that Iguodala and Livingston are gone. Livingston retired. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but they made a quick hyperlink on NBA.com. I read the article, but it's not like he got a parade or anything, you know. But I'm not sure how this D'Angelo Russell and Steph Curry thing is gonna look. The Clippers are visiting them tonight at the new Golden State Chase Center, their new arena. I'm not gonna watch it because it's gonna depress me if Kawhi just steamrolls over all of them, and I don't want to see that happen. Do I think that's gonna happen? I mean, maybe I'm being pessimistic, but I don't want to say the Warriors fell apart, but I just hope they know what they're doing with their bench, how deep the team will be or will not be. I mean, I'm ambivalent. I'm indifferent to D'Angelo Russell. I don't know his game that well. I know he has pretty decent handles. He can shoot. Probably not as good as Steph Curry, but who really can shoot as well as Steph Curry besides Klay Thompson? I'm starting to dislike Draymond. I just I don't have a favorite team. I don't have a favorite team. Let me just point that out right now. Favorite player, of course, but a favorite team, no. I think the reason I don't have a favorite team is because I think every team can be improved upon. Even when Golden State was running all cylinders with Cousins, Kevin Durant, and you know, the big three, that was still not a perfect team. I think that's the beauty of basketball, is that there's no such thing as a perfect team, and that's the job of the other teams to exploit those weaknesses. And if they don't, you don't really deserve that championship, then, do you? Okay. Hope you guys like this video. I'm gonna shoot up some later tonight, some trophy hunting videos, achievement hunting videos. No, I did not get an Xbox, but thank God. But yeah, so stay tuned, guys. All right, thanks for watching, guys.